Grow hair. Okay, so would you please welcome Dr. Alex Shore. How are you?
Good. Good evening,
Welcome.
Andy.
Good evening. You are a nutritionist?
Yes.
Okay.
I have my doctorate's degree in nutrition and biochemistry.
Uh-huh. And you heard me say in the beginning of the show about vegetarianism.
Right.
And do you see any validity? I mean, I noticed, and I've been told by people, they think that meat leads to aggressiveness. What do you, scientifically, is there any backing of that?
Yeah, well, historically, they've always looked at societies that were meat eaters versus societies that were vegetarian. And the societies that were meat eaters were far more aggressive than the vegetarian societies.
Okay, now, talking about hair, because that's the specialty that your book is talking about.
Yes.
I was told a long time ago, like, my hair is thinning, you know, and it's getting thinner and thinner as time goes on, so I have a concern about this. If there's a way of keeping the hair from falling out, I'm interested. I was told a few years ago that if you eat sugar, that leads to the hair falling out, and if you stop it, you can actually prevent the hair from losing your hair, or even grow new hair, maybe. You know,
well,
what do you see about that?
Obviously, modifications in diets are very helpful, but you need something else in addition. And we've developed a couple of new products to retard the hair loss process.
Who's we?
Myself. We've developed a couple of new products. One is a nutritional supplement, which provides the body with the necessary chemicals.
How do you know what the body needs nutritionally in order to grow, you know, keep the hair healthy? I mean, what does nutrition have to do with hair? I was told it's hereditary. I was told if you use the wrong shampoo, I don't know, how does it go? How does nutrition have anything to do with hair?
Again, it was believed to be hereditary. In fact, they referred to it as genetic male baldness. But one of the things that they found out is through nutritional manipulation, they were able to slow the hair loss process down, and with our regime of salves and nutritional supplements, we're able to reverse that.
I have these right here. Okay, now this is pills. This is the nutritional supplement.
Right.
And this is the salve.
Right.
Now, why is this nutritional supplement any different from any other vitamins that I would buy in the store?
Okay. These vitamins or nutritional supplements supply the body with the key elements that are needed to increase hair growth and to decrease hair loss. We've done a good deal of research.
Why? I've seen things like that in the stores where they say, oh, this will, if you have these vitamins, you will grow new hair, or you'll keep your hair. Why is yours any different? What's so great about yours?
We're combining a twofold approach. One, we're providing nutritional supplements, and secondly, we're also using a salve, which prepares the hair root for new hair growth.
Well, is there anybody who would like to ask the doctor any questions?
Yeah, more than happy to take a couple of questions.
You.
Is the product approved by the FDA?
Is the product approved by the FDA? All of the ingredients that are used in both products are FDA approved. The FDA does not approve the product because it's not within their jurisdiction to approve such products. But the chemicals are safe and effective and approved by the FDA.
Why is that they can't approve the product?
Oh, it's not within their jurisdiction.
Oh, you mean, okay.
It's not within their jurisdiction.
What about you? You had a question?
Yeah, I have a question. Doctor, I want you to answer me one question. I seem to smell a rat here. You say...
Mr. Kaufman, I'm not going to talk to you about that.
Well, okay.
Another thing, I want to know something. I saw you on another show. I saw you said your product was not approved by the FDA. And now you say your product is approved by the FDA. What do you have to say to that?
Mr. Kaufman, I'm not going to answer that question. I answered it before.
Wait a minute. Why didn't you answer? That's a good point. He says he saw your product. Tony says he saw you say on another show that your product was approved by the FDA, not approved by the FDA. Now you say that it is. What do you have to say about that? I'm asking you that question. Okay, I'm going to ask you that question.
Okay, rephrase the question.
Okay, Tony says that he saw you on another show and you said your product was not approved by the FDA. Now today you said your product is approved by the FDA. What do you say about that?
Before, the ingredients are approved by the FDA. They're safe.
Why can't your product be approved by the FDA? I think there's something wrong here. I am smelling a phony baloney.
Mr. Kaufman.
I am smelling. I think Kaufman. I think we have a shoot the bull. I think we have a shoot the bull.
Now wait a minute. Okay, now wait a minute. Now just a minute, Dr. Shore. Okay, now
I think you should give him the bull hat. Give him the bull hat.
No, wait a minute, Tony. Now, okay, now how many people think Dr. Shore is on the level? Okay. How many think that Dr. Shore is shooting the ball.
Wait. Okay, that's it. Get the ball head. Give him the ball. Come here, Dr. Shaw. Give him.
Wait a minute.
Hey, there you go. Hey, give him the ball head. Hey, got a ball. Shoot the ball. Okay, you put on the ball head. Okay. Hey, now shoot the ball.
You gotta put on the hat. Come on, music.
Okay, put on the head.
You gotta put on the hat.
Okay, put on the head. You gotta shoot the ball.
Get on the floor now.
Okay, shoot the ball. Here we go. Shoot the ball. Here we go. Shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. That's it. Shoot the ball. That's it.
Okay.
And now it's time for the Has-Been Corner.
Okay, on today's Has-Been Corner, my guest was somewhat big in the late 50s. In 1959, he had a somewhat of a hit record called Wild Lovin', and it made the top 20 all across the country. This was a time when Elvis Presley had been in the Army, and there was sort of a void left in pop music to be filled by a number of singers, rock and roll singers. This man was one of those rock and roll singers, and shortly after this record was released and became such a hit, this man was voted by teen magazines as the most promising singer of the year, and a lot of people felt that he was going to be a big star. Shortly after that, though, Elvis Presley came back from the Army, and this man's career kind of fizzled into oblivion. So anyway, without further ado, I'd like to bring you, on today's Has-Been Corner, Jim Brandy. How are you? I'm fine. So, nice to see you.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah. What have you been up to?
Well, I've been running around clubs and
Yeah.
singing, little lounges and things. Nothing much lately.
Now,
Yeah.
what the record that you had, it was 1959, right?
59, yeah.
And it was called Wild Lovin'?
Wild Love.
Wild Lovin'. And it was about number, what, 20, 19 or
About
something?
15th.
Really?
That's pretty high.
Now, did you have a contract with a record company back then?
No, I did for a short
And
spell.
what happened after Elvis came back from the Army, and you made more records after that, right?
It just blew me away.
Yeah. Now, you made more records after that Wild Lovin',
Yes,
right?
but nothing came of them.
Nothing came of them. And this was because Elvis was back, right?
Elvis was back, right?
Right. So how does it feel now when you look back and you think about all the success that you at one time had and were supposedly going to have and you never had? And I mean, when you think about it, how does it feel? Does it feel?
It was lousy. Things may have changed.
Right.
From time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's not great.
But you still enjoy,
I enjoy
singing.
singing. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
one.
So I understand you brought us some pictures.
Yes, I
to
do.
show. Yeah. Want to
Yeah,
show?
I'm right here,
Okay.
yeah. Get them out of the thing.
Okay.
Let's get my phone here as we go. Okay.
And this is of
And
course
this
you.
is me
So where is
in
that?
Philadelphia. It's a Jewish deli. And Johnny Mathis goes there occasionally. That's why because I'm a big fan of Johnny Mathis.
Is he your favorite singer?
Without question, yeah.
Who are some of your other favorites?
Sheena Easton. She's fantastic. Sheena Easton.
Yeah. And who else? Anybody else?
Well, Engelbert.
Yeah.
And,
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra. Perry Como.
What kind of songs have you been singing these days?
Love ballads, mostly.
Like what songs?
Well, Strangers in the Night. Things like that. Here in My Heart.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah. Okay. What else
This
coming
is
up?
a picture of my mother and me. I was ready to go to a dance that night. And here's the guy that gave me the name Brandy.
Okay.
I'll
Now,
explain that. Yes.
your real name is Jim Brandy.
Jim Bradley.
Your real name is Jim Bradley, and your
Yes.
Brandy is your stage name.
Because this fella gave me the idea. He knew a fella named Bradley. He called him a nickname for Brandy. So I took the name. So I started drinking brandy and seltzer ever since.
And you had another name. I don't know if you still use it, but when I first met you 4 years ago, you used another name,
Yes,
performing
a
name.
thing like Tom Jones is called no, Sammy Davis is called Mr.
Yeah.
Wonderful, and Tom Jones is Mr. Excitement.
Yeah.
I'm called Mr. Sexy.
So you still use that? You still use it?
Hey. And here's the picture of a snowfall about 6 years ago.
What is
The
this
house.
now?
This is probably came after I came back from singing. I took the shot.
This is, what is this, the place?
This is my house, 2922.
And this is the air conditioner?
Yes, that's the air conditioner.
The
Yeah.
air conditioner's working in the snow?
It's working even in the snow. Yeah.
Right.
And here's the place where I worked like a mule.
And what is
for
that?
17 years, huh?
What is it?
That's a dress factory, children's dress factory.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And the, you know, the factory.
When did you stop working there?
6 years ago.
Oh.
I got canned.
For what? How come? For what? How come?
Oh, I was, the boss couldn't handle my style. You know how
What
my
were you
style
doing? It
is.
was-
Huh?
what were you doing?
Talking too much and singing too much.
Oh. So, what would you